Detective? Oh, what a lovely surprise. Seeing your beautiful face just motivates me so much. Now, detective. Now is hardly the time to be on opposite sides. You see, I'm kinda in a hurry right now. I would love to chat and answer all of your questions, but we need to hide. Now. Don't be stupid, Dove. There are 5 of them and 2 of us. They have bigger guns than that little pistol of yours. Well, if you don't mind dying, then be my guest, Dove. Step outside and confront them and become some Swiss cheese. What are you doing here anyways? You weren't scheduled to patrol this area. You were scheduled for some desk work. Oh, don't worry about how I know. For now, just answer the question. Of course, that snake wanted to switch with you. Oh, Dove, you're so dense. That coworker of yours probably just got a bad feeling about me being here tonight and decided it was just too dangerous. So they switched shifts with you. Yeah, right. They would never do that to you. Anyways, just keep your head down. I'll lead them away. Dove, please don't tell me you just handcuffed me. To you. My wanted status right now? Don't you think there are bigger problems? Just... Dove, if you were into this, you could have just told me while in the bedroom, not while being chased. Don't get so flustered. Why am I here? Oh, I'm acting as bait currently. Now, let's get moving. Dove, now is not the time to be so stubborn. I honestly don't mind if you want to stay here and get caught, but Dove, I'm not going to get caught and be turned into a bullet bag. And unfortunately for your death wish, we are chained together. And I don't share your wish. Yes. So quick on the uptake, Dove. Those guys chasing me don't just want to hold hands and give me cake. They want me dead. Boop. Shh. They're in, Dove. We should be quiet. Unless you want to become my meat shield. Now, you are going to be a good girl and be quiet when I take my hand off your mouth. Now, you are going to be a good boy and be quiet when I take my hand off your mouth. Now, you are going to be a good doll and be quiet when I take my hand off your mouth. Or am I going to have to keep you gagged until we get separated? That's a good girl. That's a good boy. That's a good doll. Okay, I'm taking my hand off your mouth. Keep that pretty little head down and voice quiet. They're after me because I'm pretty high up in the chain of command in my organization. If they kill me, they can incite chaos and take over the organization I'm in. Shh. Let's move. We'll be found if we stay here. It's here. somewhere here. We still have to be quiet, but it's better than being out in the open. Oh, you should see your face, Dove. Don't move around so much, Dove. I know it's uncomfortable being this close, but this crawl space was meant for one, not two. Do you hate the idea that I'm on top of you, Dove? Pinned down beneath me, unable to do anything but squirm as my knee rests right between your legs. Trying to change topics, Dove. Is it getting too hot under here? I guess I can humor you just a little, Dove, since we are stuck under here until those above are properly dealt with. I can't just leave the organization. You can say I'm grandfathered in. Grandfathered in is a loose term, more like birthed in. You see, my mother decided to sleep with someone really high up in this criminal organization, resulting in me. And simply because I share DNA with some old bastard, I couldn't just leave whenever I was young. And since I grew up in such an environment, now, if I tried to leave, I would just be putting a target on my back, since leaving also means leaving the protection my position provides. The mafia is like a pack of hungry hounds, and I look like the fattest rabbit to satiate their appetite. If I did not grow fangs or claws of my own, I would have been ripped apart before I could have taken a breath. Yeah, as horrible as it may be, that's my reality of being born to a dumb woman who fell in love with a tough guy. That woman didn't survive. Despite every red flag that man she slept with showed, the biggest one was that he already had a wife and children. Multiple women, actually. And she was just one of his many conquests. Another pretty face to put into his garden. Since she didn't have any protection and walked in with just a feeling of love, she fell prey to the jealousy and the insecurity of that man's other lovers. They knew it was an eat or be eaten world, and they were going to squash anything that they saw as a threat, including the woman who was too nice and naive to realize she was being used as a quick fuck. That woman I call my mother. Does it really matter how old I was when she was killed? Don't look at me like that. The last thing I want is for you to look at me like some poor child. You shouldn't feel sorry for me. You know some of the stuff I've done. Drug trafficking, loan sharks, bribery, and much more. I'm a criminal, through and through. My blood's dirty, and my hands are stained in the blood of the people who got in my way and who tried to protect me. Know that I made sure that the people who took my mother away from me and those who forced me to take up this role are all 6 feet under. No, I won't uncover your eyes. I don't want to see them right now. I can only imagine the type of emotions they hold for me. And it sickens me. I didn't claw my way up from the bottom to be treated like some injured dog licking their wounds. Ah, they're finally here. I mean, only a few minutes late, but that's okay. Better than being left for dead, right, Dove? Drop it, Dove. I was just feeling a little sentimental. Don't take what I said to heart. And don't think we've grown closer just because we had nothing else to talk about. Let's draw the line here. It's time for us to go our separate ways, Detective. The handcuffs. Check your hands, darling. I unlocked myself while we're so intimately snuggled close. Don't get mad, Dove. I'm sure we'll meet again. Toodles!